Okay, so this is my final project. It was not my original idea, but due to circumstances it changed. So now I've created a 3D Zoetrope, which is essentially a animation device that creates an illusion of a moving picture, but in this case it actually moves. So let's just go through the build of it slightly. So the first thing I have here is it has two different spin motions on it, so you can actually just spin the bottom here, which will kind of like the old-fashioned style Zoetropes, just spin it like this. Also have the option to spin kind of each layer individually if you like. Then what I have is each of these layers have their own servos, which I'll show working in a second. Then at the front here, I have a picture here. It says the ones that love us and never really leave us. And this is all painted with conductive paint, and what this does is when you touch anywhere on this surface, it will trigger the servos when I plug it in. Then in the top up here, there's a NeoPixel ring, 12 pixels at the top, and I'm actually controlling this through my computer. So what I'm doing is I have Arduino talking to processing version 3.5, and I'll just show you what it's going to do. I'll show you in a second. It will take the position of my mouse on this hue, and then it will tell processing what color I'm choosing, which will then tell Arduino, which will then tell my NeoPixel, and it will then project that color. So I'll just show that now. Okay, so I'll come back, I'll plug this in now. So this is my conductive paint here. So if I touch this, it turns on my servos here, as you can see. Now over here on my computer, I've just activated my processing, and as you can see, whatever color my mouse is over, it will change my pixel ring to portray that color. This is processing and Arduino communicating to each other. And then also I've got some key input, so if I press the up key on my keyboard, there we go, and what that's done is told processing to play a song that I've coded in there. So just a little overview of the story that I was trying to tell with this project. So, might not have seen it in previous videos clearly, but if I just spin this nice and slowly, you can see that there is it's a 8-frame simple animation that kind of spins around here. And I'm just going to explain this now, so I can kind of show the story I was trying to get apart. So when we start off here, we have the bunny in a den, and he comes out of the den, does a little hop as if he's running towards something. Then he meets this other bunny over here. Then this bunny starts to kind of raise up a little bit. And then in the next scene here, the bunny's actually turned into a star here. And then by the time we reach here, the star is almost up. And then by the time we get back around to the beginning, the star has now like gone up and joined all the others. And just to reference my little quote over here, so it says, the ones that love us never really leave us. And basically this little story is just a little story about loss, you know, chasing after people, and you don't really make it in time sometimes. And then so we've got the bunny here, and it just kind of turns into a star and joins the rest of the stars in the sky. So that was the little story that I was telling with this. So then the idea was to take an experience that viewers would normally just view and give them some interactivity. So they can touch to activate things, they can choose the colour that they want the scene to be in, and they can activate the music at the time they wish. And they can also spin it just like an old-fashioned Zoetrope. So that's the project.